Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of MOPO, where it's all a matter of personal opinion. At Dave Roach 83, here with At the Scientist, and we're going to continue with our 31 Days of Halloween. Hit you off with another recommendation to get you ready for, get you in the spirit. An 80s movie called The Monster Squad. I'm sure, I don't know if you remember or not, but it's a classic. It's a really good movie. What do you think?
This is a super iconic movie for me. I remember watching this movie when I was little, and it was just so enthralling. Cool. Like it brought in all the old school classic Universal monsters, but in a new age, modern way. I mean, modern for like the 80s,
yeah.
But it was still really interesting how they did it, like, and how they brought them all back, and they were from another dimension almost, and it was just really wild.
Yeah, like, Dracula's the leader of the monsters,
and
or
I think
whatever.
That's more because he's got, like, that hypnotic power, right?
And, like, I don't think that's the first time in, like, movie history where Dracula was kind of like the boss of the monster. He's always like the Wolfman is always his henchman, and he's always like trying to use Frankenstein. He's like stupid motherfucker. Like can trick Frankenstein. And
he's just like the dope, and Wolfman's kind of like the ghoul or the like you said, the henchman,
little henchman or whatever. But
the mummy's just like do something.
But basically, like you said, these monsters come back to like 1980s suburbia. And they need to get like this amulet to make evil reign supreme or whatever. And the only thing that's in their way is this like ragtag bunch of kids. And it's hilarious. Like it's such a cool movie. Like I think the standout part in the movie is the Wolfman's about to attack the fat kid in the movie. In fact, they're like, kick him in the nards.
Oh, Wolfman's got nards.
And he kicks him in the nards, and he's like holding his dick or whatever. And he's like,
yeah, Wolfman.
Wolfman
he was
has
just
nard.
Like, oh my god, like so amazed that he just kicked Wolfman in the crotch, but also like, holy crap. Like why wouldn't he have nards?
Why would Wolfman not have nards? Dogs like take piss. Like, you see them with their legs. And I call him fat kid because they got like the main kid, they got this sidekick kid who's like his best friend, they got the little kid, they got the fat kid, then they got the cool kid.
And then they got like the sister of the cool kid, and then they got like the little sister of the cool kid, because like they need a virgin to say this spell while holding the amulet. And it's funny because the entire time the sister is dead to rights. Oh, I'm totally a virgin. And then they do the whole spell and it doesn't work, and they all just kind of turn their heads right at her and they're like, you're supposed to be a virgin. And she's just like, oh, well, I mean, like, don't get all in my face about it.
She's like, oh, well, Bobby doesn't count or whatever.
It's like, come on, bitch. It's like, we're all gonna die right now because you did it in the ass. And you didn't think that was losing your virginity.
Right,
I also thought it was cool how it was like every 100 years or something like that, or every 1,000 years.
1,000 years or something.
Because they started off, it was like super old medieval times.
Van Helsing and whatnot was like fighting them, and like Van Helsing fucked up and got trapped in like the alternate dimension.
Yeah, he got sucked in with them.
Yeah.
And then you had like the really old like German guy who was like, yeah, I'm the only one in the world who knows about this.
And of course, cliche, he's a scary old man or whatever.
Yeah, that nobody wants to go trick-or-treat at his house.
All of a sudden. And another good part is the little baby girl or whoever actually winds up saving their asses at the end is like all friends with Frankenstein.
That had to be like one of my favorite parts, is because she's sitting there like, oh, we're the bestest of his finger.
And that's how she's like, can I get in the gang now?
And he's all sad, but doesn't he like sacrifice himself? Like he goes into the portal and kind of like grabs a couple of the other guys and gets sucked in with them.
Tears up Dracula real quick or whatever.
Yeah.
And she throws like the little stuffed bunny towards her.
And he's like, thank you.
I was just saying, damn, that poor bunny.
Bro. But yeah, this was definitely a great movie. I thought it had good replay value too.
Oh yeah.
Like I definitely bought it on DVD when it came out, like 10 years ago. Jesus.
Yeah, maybe.
Like but it was definitely
this is a movie like
timeless.
You can watch this movie in July. Like, it don't gotta be Halloween to watch this movie, but it is something that will get you in the spirit. That's our MOPO. Tell us what you think about it. Remember, it's all a matter of personal opinion. Happy Halloween.